Welcome to A Great Day with Hunter Mizar. His special guest today is Patrick Nauman from Weezer Classic Candy. Here's Hunter.
Hello, welcome to A Great Day with Hunter Mizar, and this is a great week for Weezer. Once a year, Fiddle Fest comes into town. We have visitors coming from all over the place. We're celebrating music, and there's just cool things that happen all around the community. Absolutely. So when you come into town, one of the things that you'll see is this great sign. I love it. It says, "We love our kids, we love our community, we love our country." And I'm here with Patrick Nauman here, and he's had kind of this great idea of offering something for kids during Fiddle Fest. And so, Patrick, welcome. Tell us a little bit about some activities that are happening later this week for Fiddle Fest.
Thank you, Hunter. I'm so happy to be here this morning. Kids Day was something that I started, I believe, 15 years ago now. I think this is the 15th year for it. Just as a way in talking with parents and in visiting with members of the community, there just wasn't a lot for the younger kids to do during Fiddle Week to be able to take part.
Yeah.
And when we had carnivals coming into town for Fiddle Week and those kind of things too, a lot of that was really expensive. And not every family could afford a $30 or $40 pass for 6 kids to be able to go take part in a carnival. Right. So I really wanted to do something to be able to give back to the community and be able to create something for kids that was economical, for them to be able to take part and have a little fun during Fiddle Week.
Yeah.
And from that, Kids Day was born.
So what does it look like? It's not necessarily a carnival, but it has booths.
Right.
I mean, give me an example of what would parents expect to see when they come.
So we do old-fashioned carnival stuff. So there might be ball tosses. There's a basketball hoop shoot game. I have 3 different inflatables this year for bounce houses. So, and actually none of them are a bounce house. So one of them is an obstacle course.
Okay.
One of them is a great big huge, like 27-foot giant slide. And the other one is an inflatable horse race this year. So inflatable horses on an inflatable track. That one's going to be fun.
Nice.
And we do snow cones and cotton candy. I kind of created this as a twofold event, not only as something for kids to be able to do, but as a way for nonprofits to be able to get out into the community and kind of showcase who they are.
Yeah.
And to maybe make just a little bit of money as well, too. So all of the booths are ran by nonprofits, and so all of the money goes right back to them. And we cover 100% of their expenses. So, I rent all the inflatables, I rent all of the stuff, I pay for their prizes, in order that everything that they make is all goes right back to that nonprofit. And this year, for the first year that since the Lore Foundation is in town, they actually stepped up and helped sponsor it this year. And so that's enabling me to make sure that 100% of the money goes right back to all the nonprofits that are there.
So sometimes, like real little guys, it's not quite ready for them. Or sometimes it's like, it's more geared for little guys and the bigger kids kind of, it's not, is there like an age group that you're really trying to target, or like any age really can come?
Really, any age can come. We've got a dunk tank, and so the older kids love to dunk. We're going to get some cots in there this year, and I think we've got a few city folks coming down to volunteer to be dunked. So, but I really kind of try to target that like 2 to 13-year-old is kind of where a lot of the games and the activities take place. We also do a ping pong ball drop that we do down in front of the depot at 11 o'clock. And we've got 3 different age groups there, from the little guys all the way up to 13-year-olds. Cash prizes, and then prizes donated by a whole bunch of businesses in town. You catch a ping pong ball with a business name on it, and you go to that business in order to collect the prize. So there's lots of fun stuff to do.
So is it pretty generic? It's a ticket to do one of the booths, or some of them have more tickets?
Some of them are 2 tickets, 3 tickets, somewhere in there, but tickets are only 25 cents a piece.
Okay.
So, and I've never changed that over the 15 years I've done it. It's always been 25 cents for a ticket. And I leave it up to each individual booth as to how much they charge, but even, like the cotton candy, I think is 3 tickets. So cotton candy for 75 cents, you're not going to get that pretty much anywhere else. And I have a face painter that'll be here as well too.
Nice.
This year we have the Miniature Horse Club is bringing some of their horses down for the kids to do photo ops with.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else do we have this year? I believe that Family Dentistry from Fruitland is going to come over and hand stuff out to the kids. We also have the COPs coming down to do free fingerprinting for the kids as well too.
Yeah.
So, and try to incorporate safety and health and fun and, and all of that stuff into the whole thing. So,
Right. So let's talk about location and times and the date. Where will be at?
It is on the street, right out in front of the shop. We've blocked off State Street from Main Street to Idaho Street.
Okay.
We take over that whole section of the street. It goes this Thursday,
Okay.
July 20th from 10 a.m.
July, I think probably
June. I said July.
Okay.
June. I did that earlier on a Facebook too. I guess I'm trying to forecast out.
Right.
June 20th.
Yeah.
This Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay, perfect. What's the weather supposed to be? Do we know?
It's actually supposed to be high 80s, low 90s, and sunny. So
Perfect.
it should be absolutely perfect
Yeah.
through those hours. It should stay in the low to mid 80s during those hours, so it should be perfect.
Yeah.
The rain and the wind and everything else will be gone by then.
Yeah. Well, like I said, one of the things I love about Weezer is they've always had an emphasis on kids. And I just think this is such a great idea to give kids an opportunity to have some fun and to have their own little part of Fiddle Fest. And you and I have worked together on the big Easter egg hunt.
Correct.
You've always been a big sponsor of that. And so I know you got a heart for the community, but also for the kids. So thanks for all that you do. And we
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it.
My pleasure. If you're going to have a candy store in town, you got to kind of gear some things towards kids, right? So,
Sure.
I like the sign. I love our kids, I love our community, and I love our country. So anything I can do to help all three of those, so much the better.
That's great. Well, come check it out this Thursday, downtown by Weezer Classic Candy from 10 to 2. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you real soon.